Hi, this is Dee, and I hope you're doing well. Welcome or welcome back to my channel where you receive divine guidance and encouragement. To my current and new subscribers, thank you for your support. It is greatly appreciated. And if you are browsing YouTube and you've come across my channel, it's not by coincidence. This is a divine connection. So go ahead and press that subscribe button and join us here because I would love to have you. Also, I invite you to join me on Instagram at You Are Following D2. So this is a general reading for the collective, which comes to you from the Spirit Messages Oracle deck, which may or may not resonate with you. If it does, great. If it doesn't, just let it pass. In other words, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. So let's get to your message. God Most High, Angel Spirit Guides, Beings of Love and Light, the Holy Spirit, what is divine guidance and encouragement for the collective that's for their well-being. All right, let's see what you have. Thank you. Okay, so you have support. And the message is this: people come into your life for many different reasons. Some you learn from, and then they move on, while others return often because you need to learn more from these individuals. Others remain beside you throughout your entire life. So I feel like you're being encouraged to really embrace and accept each and every relationship that you establish, and know when to accept and honor when relationships change. So when people come and go, learn how to be okay with it. Because again, everyone's not in your life for a lifetime. Some people are here for a time period. It could be a relationship that lasts for 60 days, 6 months, 10 years, a lifetime, etc. But I feel like the message is simply stressing the fact that it is important to appreciate and honor each relationship for what it is. And be okay, be at peace, right? When relationships end, when relationships are challenging, embrace the learning process and know that everyone who comes into your life and vice versa is for a divine purpose. And so I feel like this message is really trying to help you to understand that everyone is simply not going to be in your life for a lifetime. And also, I feel like it's important that even when relationships end, for whatever the reason is, that you allow the relationship to conclude or come to an end in a peaceful way if you're able to do that. And if you're in a situation now and you know that a relationship is coming to a conclusion, I feel like you're being encouraged to do your very best to allow it to end in a very peaceful, loving manner. If you are aware that a relationship is coming to an end and you're trying to force the relationship to continue, I feel like you're being encouraged to disengage with that, because it's going to simply cause the relationship to become, the word I'm getting is like explosive. And that's not what you want. If the relationship is coming to a conclusion, you sense it, you know it, allow it to end in a loving and respectful and peaceful way. Honor the relationship by simply expressing to the other individual that you've really appreciated having this time with them, etc., etc. And vice versa. If you're in a situation and you are now making the effort to end a relationship and someone's trying to hold tightly to you, I feel like you're being encouraged to take the time to express that you realize that now it's time to move on, that the relationship stood the test of time, and now you're moving on so that you can end the relationship on a very peaceful, loving note. So do your best, and remember that you are only in control of yourself. If someone is rejecting it, all you can do is your best to end it in a very loving and kind way, and vice versa. So I feel like you are being divinely supported during this time and during this process, even if you're learning to appreciate and honor that all relationships are not for a lifetime. It can be very challenging to come to grips with the fact that you have a relationship and you really don't want it to end, but yet you know that the time has come where you or that individual or individuals are ready to move on. So I feel like you're being divinely supported in this situation. No matter what the situation looks like, you have divine support. Be at peace, use wisdom, be gentle. As you see here, they're being very gentle with the egg. Be very gentle. Be kind to yourself, of course. Trust the process, and really allow everything to naturally unfold, and find it in your heart to be okay with however the relationship ends or continues. And keep in mind that, again, some people are in your life, they come and go, right? Because there are still lessons to learn, not just for you, but for them as well. We're the teacher and the student, right? So embrace that. Be okay with that. Watch and assess the patterns. We can tell when there are patterns that continue to happen in a relationship. Once you assess and realize the pattern, then you can look at and evaluate how you've previously handled the relationship based on the pattern that keeps repeating itself. Then you move to the point where you want to just settle down, right? And spend some time connecting with God, Creator, Source, Most High, the universe, and obtain wisdom on how to handle the situation, to learn the lesson so that you can move on. Because then that will conclude and end that cycle so that you don't have to repeat it again. And then you move on to the next lesson, because we're all evolving, growing all the time, right? But as soon as we conclude and end and complete one lesson, it's now time to move on to the next. It's like a graduation. We keep progressing, right? So that's how we should view and assess our relationships as they grow and evolve, because that's what we're doing. We're just continually evolving, graduating, and growing and evolving and graduating, right? So embrace the fact that all relationships are not forever. They're not for a lifetime. People come and go in our lives, vice versa, because we are all learning, growing from one another. We're all being a blessing to one another in some way, shape, or form. They're just not all for extended periods of time. Embrace that, accept it, and you will find that your interaction with others and the lifespan of the relationship will become much easier. I learned that a long time ago. Yeah, like a long time ago. Like, I'm in my 50s. So I have some experience under my belt, some life experiences. But I learned that a very long time ago. In my 20s, I think that's when I really learned that and embraced it and honor my relationships. Um, I don't get hooked in. I don't know if that's even the way I really want to say it, but I don't get so connected that I'm devastated if a relationship ends. No, I'm okay with that because I understand that everyone's not in my life for my entire life. You know what I mean? So, anyway, I hope this was helpful. I hope it was helpful. You are divinely supported to go through this process. Um, Honor and respect and appreciate all relationships, and know that every relationship is not for a lifetime. And it does take um, honoring and appreciating that fact that should be honored as well. It makes life easier. It makes relationships easier. All right. So again, I hope this has been helpful. Thank you for joining me here. And if you've gotten this far, I would recommend that you go ahead and subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you join us here. Also, if this resonates with you, I would appreciate if you would give me a thumbs up and also leave a comment or an emoji of some sort to acknowledge that the message really resonated with you, and share it if you find that this message will be helpful for someone else. It would be greatly appreciated, just simply for the fact of you helping someone else based on the divine message that was given through me. I'm just a vessel, and I'm honored to be a vessel to share. So if this message you think will help someone else, please, it would be appreciated if you would share it for that reason. Yeah, I would appreciate it. All right. So thanks again for being here with me. I appreciate you. I thank you for your support. I am so grateful to have you to be a part of my channel. Even if you're just passing by, thank you for passing by. It is appreciated. All right. So I will talk to you soon. Bye for now. Take good care of yourself. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.